What's up, everybody? My name is Brian, and you are watching 7 Days to Bry. Alright, welcome back to my 7 Days to Die Let's Play series on the Navezgane map. Today is going to be day 4. Right now I'm just working on doing a little bit of upgrading to the structure of the home here. I think today's main focus is we're going to be running out to find the treasure. I picked up a treasure map yesterday. It's out here. So the treasure is buried in this spot that's currently in my fog of war, so I haven't been out there yet. It's going to be interesting to see what we find out there. While I wasn't recording, I went out and chopped down a couple trees and broke up a couple rocks with my new pickaxe that I got. Since I got my forge going yesterday, I was really happy to get the forge going. That was my goal yesterday, and I was happy to get it accomplished. So, we have iron tools now. I made a run out to the trader yesterday. I just ran out of scrap iron. Alright. It is really dark out here. I'm just taking a look around the outside of the house. Looking for places where I need to be patching it up. I'm actually going to go ahead and gonna upgrade my door here. If I can. Maybe I can't. Apparently this door can't be upgraded beyond scrap iron. So I'll have to be replacing that door in the future. This must have been the original door that was on the house. When you make your own door, you can upgrade it through different levels of forged iron and steel, all the way up to a steel vault door, which is really strong protection. So later on, I'll replace that door with one of my own construction. For right now, I'm not going to worry about it. Just checking around the outside of the building, see if I got any holes that I've missed. It's looking pretty solid at the moment. That upstairs is still going to need more work. I think maybe we can start heading out towards where the buried treasure is. A little risky to be out here at night. I should probably put the torch away. Especially since my health is so low. I got surprised a couple of times yesterday while I was out and really got wrecked. So I'm going to have to be careful now until I can get some first aid items. Today is also airdrop day, so I need to keep that in mind as I'm heading out towards where the buried treasure is. The airdrop comes every 3 days. It's one of the options that you pick in the menu. You pick how often the airdrop comes. I believe 3 days is the default, which would make day 4 the first one, because day 1 never counts. I could be wrong. The default could have been day 7, because I did go with all default settings on this game. I really can't recall now, to be honest, so it'll be a surprise. Let's break up this rock, get some more resources. I also forged a bunch more iron while I was off of recording in the middle of the night here. Forged iron is just awesome for making tools, so much better than stone tools. Trying to be really wary of what's around me at the moment. If you can hear that crackling sound, that can be either just the fact that we're in the burnt biome, or it could actually be a burning zombie sneaking up on me, so I gotta be careful. Yep, see, there's one out there. I see him. There he is. Get a brass candlestick off of him. Chop this body up. I noticed yesterday I was running around and came across a lot of bodies that I'd killed earlier in the day, and it really slowed me down. So I'm going to try to put more effort into breaking up the bodies after I kill them. It's a little tedious sometimes. Oh, I almost stepped on that fire. I'm going to chop that up so I don't do it again. You step on that, you can catch on fire. And once I'm done breaking up this rock, I'm going to start heading out towards the treasure. This will be a nice little extra to bring back with me at the end of the day. We're actually heading out early enough, we might be able to come back at a reasonable hour and still do something else after getting that treasure. I'm just gonna slow walk it for a little bit here till my stamina builds back up and I can run. Yeah, swinging that iron pickaxe is a huge stamina drain in the early game. What do we have here? Do you guys see this? Got one of those wandering hordes again. I did not see one of these yesterday, but I had a sizable one towards the end of day 2. I'm gonna try to pick off some of the nurses that I see in the crowd here. They're more likely to have medical gear on them. And I really could use a first aid kit or a first aid bandage. Any kind of healing item would be great at this point. There's another nurse up here. These guys do not have the best senses. I'm really surprised nobody's seen me yet. They don't do very well when it's dark. And that's a product of kind of the current state of the game, with it being an early access game. There's a lot of things that are still being balanced. Alright, I got that nurse. Really gotta be careful because my health is so low. I switched to the barbed club. Probably does a little bit more damage. I haven't done a side-by-side comparison yet, but it's a higher quality. Oh, I almost took it that time. Alright, really gotta be careful here. Come on, lady. Gotta build some of that stamina back up. I'm used to playing with a little bit higher loot, and I would have found more stuff by now to help me get by. A little bit more of a survival game this way. My usual style of play is to just go around and, I'm gonna go ahead and have this beer. Beer's got a little bit of an effect that will stop me from getting stunned if I take a hit. Okay, so I took that nurse out earlier. Where is her body? Is this it? Right, that might have been it, but it doesn't have anything on it, so that doesn't do me any good. I'll chop up some bodies here. disappointing. The whole point of that little taking those guys on was to hopefully get some first aid items, and I did not get any. So that's too bad. Got some arrows here. Feathers to make arrows anyway. More feathers. I picked up another treasure map from one of these guys. Won't complain about that. Treasure maps are a great way to pick up some extra loot. Learned my lesson yesterday on one thing. I was out after dark, didn't have a torch. Decided I was looting a house. Got hurt pretty bad because I couldn't see what I was doing. So I made a torch when I got back to my base last night. Alright, now it's time to start getting serious. About going out to that treasure. If I keep picking up stuff on the way, I'm not going to have any inventory space to hold my treasure once I get it. So gonna try not to get distracted anymore. Gonna try to just make a straight run for it. Put the torch away. I really don't want to attract too much attention here. Alright. Stamina bar is pretty well built up. I'm just gonna make a straight run. Oh boy, look at this. This is the wasteland biome. Oh man, we're gonna have a great time today. It's my favorite place to be. Especially when the vultures come out. Take my barbed clothes out here. Come on, you. I hate these things. Die! Die! Come on, buddy. That did it. Alright. Nice thing about those, I can't believe I didn't get hit. Nice thing about those is they come with lots of feathers. I got like 84 feathers out of that guy. I'm really going to be able to stock up on arrows now, which is nice. I hope this treasure chest isn't actually in the wasteland biome. That will be a real pain in my butt. Because that'll have me digging through stone instead of anywhere else in the world. I'd be digging through dirt. Oh, here's another vulture. Got it. Well, if nothing else, I'm getting better at fighting vultures. I guess that's a good thing. I've killed my stamina, though. Alright. Gotta be really careful. Sometimes when you're in this wasteland biome, you run into the more difficult enemies at earlier game stages than you normally would. It's a good reason to be careful. Is that another vulture here already? This place is truly a wasteland. It's buildings are just totally wrecked. And I'm getting hot. I didn't even realize I was getting hot. I throw my plant fiber hat on. Let me take this shirt off for a little while. Have a drink. What is that? Be really careful not to get heat stroke here. Might be biting off more than I can chew today. We'll find out. Hey, lady. Take that. Scrap that trophy. See what this guy's up to. I'm gonna leave them there. I'm getting closer to the treasure anyway. If there's one thing I'm good at, though, it's getting distracted on my way to a place. Wow. Desolate. Yeah, I usually spend most of my time in forests when I'm playing. Whoa! What is that? Did I hear a snake? There's a snake over there. Look at him go. It's really hard to hit those guys with a bow. See if the knife will get it. I've heard these things are really aggressive. They won't give up. Did I get him? I got him. Nice. That's a nice thing. Turn this animal hide into leather. Unfortunately, I'm filling up my inventory. I really didn't want to do that this early in the day. Bread there. Probably gonna get to a point I'm gonna have to start dropping stuff, which I didn't want to have to do. Wow. Look at that. Whoa! Oh, crap! Ha! The dog went down in the hole. I think I lost him. Nope. I didn't lose him. Why is he spinning in circles? That is the most hilarious thing in the world. I got him in the head. Come on. Don't kill me. I don't want to die right now. I'm not doing well here. Come on. What does it take to kill you? Did I lose him? Nope, there he is. Come on. Pathing could use some work. Again, that's the nature of playing an early access game. There we go, we got him. And hey, we were fleeing in the right direction, it turns out. Hope I don't run into another one of those guys. That was ugly. Man, I'm really hurting right now. I got 4 health. 4. If I don't start finding something really soon that's gonna help me out here, then I'm probably gonna die. That's not gonna be a happy moment. Okay, we're getting closer to the treasure. Here we are, it's right around here somewhere. Really? Yeah, so we're gonna be digging through rock, unfortunately, to get that treasure. Definitely gonna have to do some inventory management when we uncover it. I may have to set up a treasure chest here to store some items in and then run back out for stuff later. Look at that. There's a mine right there. Hopefully I'm not so close to it. There we go. I did not get hurt when that went off. See, if I hadn't noticed that, I would have ended up hitting it with my pickaxe and killing myself. Luckily an arrow took care of it. Should probably be sneaking. Really not going to be happy if I die again this soon. I died at the very beginning of day 2. If you go back and watch that video, the board killed me. In the middle of the night, I was stupid and went out hunting in the middle of the night. Alright, I'm going to have to repair this pickaxe. Yeah, my inventory is completely full too. I don't even know why I'm out here. Scratch that. So apparently you can have 2 treasure map quests at the same time. I don't believe you can do that if they're the same quest. Like this one is Jennifer's treasure map. The other one is Stefan's treasure map. If I had had 2 Jennifer's treasure maps, I would only be able to have 1 active at a time. So as much as it's a pain in the ass here to have to dig through this material with a pickaxe, I'm getting a bunch of sand and rock. Later on, I'll try to get a cement mixer going. Sand and stone here are going to be the key ingredients for making cement, so I'm sticking with it's all for the long-term benefit. Okay. Got him. Alright. So the problem with those birds, you can be sneaking, and your sneak thing does not show that you've been detected, and one of those birds could still be onto you. So the game sees them as an animal, even though they're actually a zombie. It's really too bad. Because if I have... Whoa! Okay. I was just gonna say, you guys just saw my eye turn to hunted. Did I mention this is a dangerous place to be? Alright, we're just gonna keep digging here. Yeah, we're just gonna keep chipping away at it. If we die, we die, right? Really hope that doesn't happen, though, because I'm already hurting pretty bad as it is. You know what, though? I've gained at least one level. A couple levels here. So I'm gonna spend some of these points that I've gained here. So what I'm doing right now, I'm getting hungry, and I don't want to starve out here, so I'm actually gonna, I don't even have anything to cook this on. I'm just gonna make charred meat. That'll fill me up at least. I took a perk. Sexual Tyrannosaurus. Took the second level of that perk. That'll help with my stamina. I keep running out of stamina while I'm doing things. So hopefully that'll help. The campfire will attract things, so as soon as all my meat's cooked up, like right now, turn the campfire off. Gonna leave the meat right in the campfire. Now in Alpha 16 they accidentally, somehow they broke smell. So the zombies can't smell meat that's on you. But I try to stay in the habit of not carrying too much meat on me, because hopefully it'll be fixed for Alpha 17. See that orange streak in the sky out there? That was an airdrop. So today is airdrop day. Eating all that meat made me really thirsty. Charred meat kills your thirst. Definitely gonna have to do some inventory management here at some point. Where's my airdrop? It's out in that direction somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and continue working on this for now. I healed up a little bit from eating that meat, which is nice. I was hurting pretty bad there. I'm still not sure I could survive a decent fight, but we'll see. Just digging this little trench here, and then we'll get another trench going in the other direction. It's basically the way this treasure map thing works is you have a certain radius. The more levels of treasure hunter you take, the smaller your radius gets. I have 1 level of treasure hunter. The 3 is the maximum, and at 3 you get a pretty small radius for hunting your treasure, which is nice, because right now I'm going to have to end up digging this huge hole to try to find the treasure. Kinda sucks. Especially digging through all this stone. But that's okay. It's all progress. Like I said earlier, I'm getting sand and stone, and that'll help me make cement later on. So it's a good thing. I need to start making second pickaxe. You know what I need is wood. Need some wood. How much wood do I need? I need more wood than I have. Chop this tree down. Another one? Alright, come on, fella. Let's go. Come at me, bro. Hey. There we go. Got that guy. Got that guy. Keep going. Yes. Alright, so anyway, I need to get some wood. I'm gonna make a second axe, because this pickaxe is gonna die out on me. Don't like to go through repairing them more than once. They lose some quality every time you repair them. What I'll do is, when I'm done with the one I have now, I will scrap it, so I have some scrap iron from it. If I was closer to home, I might save it to throw in my forge. You get a decent amount of iron out of your forge by smelting your iron tools. But that's not a possibility at the moment, and I'm going to have to do some inventory management before I get back home anyway, so I might as well do it this way. This can be quite the hole I'm digging here. Okay, still got a couple more minutes on the new one. I leveled up. So the new pickaxe should be a higher quality than the one I have right now. Hopefully it takes my toolsmithing skill at the time that I finish making it instead of my toolsmithing skill at the time that I queued it up for crafting. Otherwise it'll be the same quality. It'll be 100. Should be 150 though, if it works out the way I think it will. We will find out. This one I got here is going to be dead real soon. I hear a zombie. There he is. He's a crawler. Let's get him. Ah! Oh, took his arm off. There we go. Yes, painkiller. This is gonna make me really thirsty, but it's gonna do some healing for me, which is gonna be necessary. There we go. Luckily I had some goldenrod tea on me. Today's definitely not turning into the most pleasant experience I've ever had. But we're not doing too bad here. We're getting by. So this is... So we're going to start digging right here. When you see that flashing, the treasure chest icon on the compass, that's how you know you're within the radius. Any second now this thing's gonna be done. I'm gonna have to switch over to my other one. Luckily it's all done being constructed now. Alright, that one's all done. I'm gonna scrap that. I'm gonna get 150 scrap iron for that, so that's pretty good. And this new one's a lot better. Hopefully I'll be able to actually find this treasure today. Sometimes when I'm out here in the wasteland biome, I find it'll be a little deeper down than it would be normally. Sometimes you go down through the stone layers and it's still a couple more layers down below that. It's already starting to get fairly late in the day. I may actually have to end up running back to my base. Yeah, actually that's a good idea, because where it's getting so late right now. I'm gonna want to run back to base. And you know what happened? I don't know where that airdrop is. Because I forgot. I usually play with map markers on the airdrops, and since we're playing default settings today, no map marker for airdrops. I know when I was back at the treasure site here, I was looking across town. It was probably somewhere in the town, or just beyond town. We'll have to figure that out later on. Maybe if I run through the city here, I'll see it. Not likely. With my luck, it's probably on top of one of these buildings. I might never find it. Probably should have been paying more attention when it dropped. We're just gonna keep on trucking. Go back and drop off the stuff that I currently have in my inventory. We can come out and finish digging up the treasure another time. And I've got another treasure map. Maybe if I can actually get down to business tomorrow, we can get both treasures in the same day. I hate those birds. I'm gonna be kicking myself for not seeing where that airdrop went. I should have just ran out for it when I saw it. That's usually the thing to do. You just, as soon as it drops, you just drop everything and you go get it. That's funny, this stone is just floating in midair. Let's see, it's an interesting thing to have happen. Hunker down here for a second, look at my map. Just kind of running around. I want to see if I can spot where the airdrop might have gone. I don't have enough room in my inventory to actually grab stuff right now, but if I see it, I can at least mark it on my map and come back for it tomorrow. She only had $3 on her. She must not have been a very good dancer. Maybe I just didn't look in the right place. I swear it's gotta be somewhere in the city or just outside of the city here. I'm wanting it to be somewhere in this area. It could be further out, I really don't know. Alright. I should just head back to base. Picking up lots of scrap iron here. That's the one nice thing about this biome is you've got all this scrap iron laying everywhere. More accessible than breaking items down. That was a good shot. Oh man, come on. Get over here. Ah! You are one ugly mofo. Zombie farmer. He's ugly. That's what he is. So it looks like the other treasure I picked up, the other treasure map there is going to be closer to base, possibly. A little bit closer. It's in the other direction. Out by the river out here. Which is good. I'm probably going to be hurting for food and water. Definitely hurting for... I don't think I left any food back at base. Come on, man. I get tired of these burn victims. Alright. Running along, running along, running along while I'm singing my song. Keep going. I have to make a new bow soon or repair this one. If I'm lucky, I might be able to level up and advance my weapon skill. Get weaponsmithing up to the next level. And I can craft a 150 quality bow instead of a 100. What do I have for stuff? Not too much that's good to sell. If I had a lot of stuff that'd be good to sell on me, I would take a detour to the trader before I head home, but not today. Most of what I have on me is stuff I'm going to want to keep. Oh, come on, you little jerk. Whoa. Alright, so we've leveled up. I leveled up. So I'm going to be able to take that next point of weapon crafting like I wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and scrap this bow. Make a higher quality one now. Almost back to the house. Today did not turn out the way I thought it would. Really thought I was going to be able to dig up that treasure. Possibly could have if I had stayed. But it was a big risk. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and break down this door. And I'm going to make my own door so I can upgrade it to a metal door. So I can just make a metal door right off the bat, not waste the wood of making a wooden door and upgrading it to metal. Get my forge going here. Picked up some good stuff today. What's the sand? I got a mechanical part, some plastic, nitrate and coal, a little bit of cash, bones, brass, all sorts of good stuff. Still got a little bit of time to kill before the end of the day here. How many empty jars do I have? I got 30 empty jars. Are there any in my chest? My chest. Alright. I'm gonna run out to that river that's near the house while I got my forge going. Taking a little bit of a risk here because I haven't put my new door on the house yet. I'm gonna run out to that river and get some water. Plant this tree right here. Put my jars there. Alright. I'm gonna go get some water and fill up on murky water. Bring it home and cook some bottled water. I think I got a good supply of goldenrod tea, so I can make more goldenrod tea. Maybe I'll get lucky and see a stag. It's really one of the best sources of meat. Grab some more goldenrod while I'm out here. Getting a little dark. It's definitely lighter a little while ago. Not full on dark yet though. 2200 hours would be the danger time. Oh, getting low on energy. I'm going to pause for a second here anyway. Make a stone axe. Upgrade from the one I had. Alright, so that's a higher quality one anyway. More goldenrod. I have lots of goldenrod tea. Should be able to run the rest of the way to the river now. That's a decent set of tires. Here's the river. Since we're already here, let's go scout out where that treasure map leads to. I hope it's not on top of the mountain. That could be a pain. Looks like it's gonna be. Sometimes when your treasure is on a cliff, you end up having to excavate a huge area to access it. You get more surface area for the real estate that it's on. Okay, other side of the mountain. Oh, make sure I don't go down too quickly here. I don't want to break a leg. That could be bad. Oh, what do we have here? I hear somebody. There he is. Where'd he go? Must have knocked him down one hit. Anybody else? Nope, I think we're good. Look at that view. Look at that. I love it. Nice landscapes. Oh, this treasure map's gonna end up being a pain. It's gonna be right on this cliff, isn't it? Yeah. Think I should get started on it now? Not such a bad idea, actually. I can hear somebody. Yeah, this treasure, where it's so much closer than the other one I was working on, I'll probably end up taking this one first. Starting to dig right now. The thing that's really a pain about this is I'm going to end up digging up a lot of area if I don't find it quickly, because it is right on the side of a cliff. Could be anywhere along the cliff face, basically. Getting really dark. Is it raining? It is raining. I don't know if I want to be out here in the dark and the rain. Remember before I had this goal of getting back to the house before nightfall. I don't think I'm very good at that. I always find one more thing I want to do, you know? Definitely not making it tonight. And you know, I'm realizing I can't actually see well enough that even if I were to reveal... Even if I were to reveal the the treasure box right now, I probably wouldn't see it. So this probably isn't the best idea for me to be doing this right at this moment. But sometimes I get a little bullheaded and I decide I'm going to do something. So here we are. I think it stopped raining. I don't see any... not becoming wetter. Put my warmer items on. Apparently I got cold. Out here in the night. Digging a hole. Is it in here somewhere? The land gave way on a funny angle. I thought there might be something hidden in it. No such luck. Go up and get my torch here. Really hard to see now. It's getting very dark. Dig a little bit more and then we'll head back. And it's raining again. Just remembered I left my forge running. I really should head back. Forge running. No door on my house. Probably haven't made the best decisions today. So now I'm out here. Full dark. I'm going to use a torch to see where I'm going, which means I'm going to be pulling in any zombies that are anywhere nearby. This is a really steep cliff. I was trying to climb it, and I ended up going further down it. Yeah, that's not good. This turned into quite the adventure. Alright, go for a little run here. If we attract any unwanted attention, that'll just be a nice little adventure for us, won't it? Running through the woods. Except that I'm out of stamina. I'm gonna take a drink here. Give me a little stamina boost. Run a little further. Run, forest. What is that? Crack a book. Guys, I found the bookstore. You know what that means, don't you? It means we're not done playing. Today has gotten completely sidetracked, by the way. And I'm okay with that. If we can find some good books in here. I'll take this cash register. If we can find some good books in here. Oh, auger schematic. This is gonna help us. basically the books you find in this game teach you how to make things. They're not very generous with the loot, though. Oh crap. Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm totally gonna get wrecked. I need to go. I need to go. This wasn't worth it. I'm leaving. Where's my house? I'm running home. Ah! No! No! And I died. I died, guys. I died. This isn't good. Spawn on my bed. I gotta turn that forge off. I don't even have a door on my house right now. Alright, where's my backpack? It's the middle of the night. Getting close to 12:30. There's my backpack in that direction. I'm gonna run out there and find it. I cannot see shit at the moment. I could be running right by a whole horde of guys at the moment and I wouldn't even know it. The nice thing is this time of the afternoon in real life I'm actually getting a sweet glare on my computer screen too, which makes it even easier to see. Not. Yeah, just completely dark here. Totally. I was a little further out from my house than I thought it was too. Where's that backpack? We're getting closer to the backpack. Almost there. This is definitely the craziest time I've ever had here. Since, probably since I was a noob. I definitely had some bad times when I started playing this game. But everything's been carefully planned and thought out lately, but okay, super close to the backpack. I just can't see shit. It should be right there. It is. It was there. I literally can't see anything. I'm just relying on my cursor landing on it. There it is. Ah, I found my backpack. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to wear these items. Get my toolbar set back up the way I like it. Trying to stay hunkered down. Hopefully nothing comes and gets me. Alright. Alright, I'm running for it. Gonna run back to the house now. Wish me luck. We're on our way. Definitely run into some rough luck on this game. It's actually kind of thrilling. to not have everything go my way. I'm enjoying the experience of seeing what the game throws at me. A lot of times I'll play with my settings in a way that makes the game a little less grindy, because I like to restart a lot. That super early game can be really frustrating. So sometimes I will play with settings that take some of the early game grind out. Alright, we found our way back to house. We're going to cut the video off here, and I will see you next time. Thanks for joining us.